Well, I am still trying to look at how to react to this story, especially the plight of the women there on the field, having to break those stones so that they can feed their families. It's really a concerning one for me, Ibrahim.
Yes, very concerning. You know, they always say what a man can do better, but I do not believe that that maxim or that saying actually applies to this, because it's a very difficult experience for them. At the end of the day, they still get to part away with paltry amount of money. It's so sad, but we believe that this report will definitely elicit a lot of responses from those that are concerned to ensure that
Olamide is already standing by now. She's here joining us. I'd like to know what your response is to that story before you move over for trending now.
I think the human spirit, especially the Nigerian spirit, is extremely resilient. And that's what that story told me. I have some trending stories for you guys here today.
All right.
Though that did make me very sad. As usual, TVC has a finger on the pulse. And if it's trending, we are going to be talking about it here on Trending Now. In our first story, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has congratulated Nigerian music sensation Temilade Okpeniyi, popularly known as Tems, on winning the Best African Music Performance Award at the 67th Annual Grammy Awards held in Los Angeles. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has congratulated her, and he has said that he's very proud of her. Can we have that tweet pulled up, please? He said that he's very, very proud of her. He says, congratulations at Thames Baby on winning the Grammy Award for Best African Music Performance, Love Me Jeje. I am proud of her accomplishments and those of Nigerian origin who were nominated for the Grammy Awards. Their achievements continue to inspire all Nigerians. Congratulations. And Thames has said, she said, I just want to thank the wonderful Sheyi Music. I believe she's referring to Sheyi Shodimu here, who sang the original song, Love Me Jeje. She said, I want to thank him for his role in the support and clearing of his OG song, Love Me Jeje. It's brought the original song back to life for me, and I'm glad that it's getting its flowers today. It's a timeless classic. Now, Sheyi Shodimu replied her and said, thank you, Princess. You are a special kind. You deserve it and more. The best is yet to come. I am so proud of you. This is how talent should pass the baton on to younger people, you know, happily and gladly sharing their expertise. Ira Star Sabigirl also tweeted to Thames, and she said, Thames baby, congratulations, my love. Women supporting women, absolutely love to see it. Now, this is Thames and Sheyi Shodimu, I assume when they were recording the Love Me Jeje song together. In our next story, it was a celebratory mood at the Lagos State House of Assembly yesterday as staff welcomed the new speaker, Mojisola Laspat Miranda, with songs and cheers. Now, this show of support comes amid speculation that the former speaker, Mudashiru Obasa, is plotting a comeback. Now, as she arrived at the Assembly complex, staff singing in Yoruba pledged their loyalty and vowed to stand by her humble leadership. Now, with tensions in the air, this reception sends a clear message that her team is standing firmly behind her. Let's take a look at the video.
Madam Speaker, 1 minute, ma. Did it go, sir, for Madam Speaker? Bosa! Bosa! Bosa!
As you can see, they're happy to have her there. We're going to take some social media commentary on this, and some of them are quite grim, I have to say. Uwa tweeted, Psycho Fancy is Nigerian. Sholimto said, they did more than that to Obasa. Shift loyalty. Politics is constantly a revolving door. We're going to take some social media comments now. Simplicious had this to say. She said, see people's fathers and husbands who are old enough to give birth to her chanting, Moni Mama Kan. Someone else said, everybody just defined waiting them go Ganusi. Are we serious at all, guys? Sage Empire says, Lagos supposed to be country on its own. And two other users say, eye service everywhere. And the world is definitely watching for the new Lagos speaker, and we're curious to see what she does with this fame and with her new office. Guys, I'd love your input on this.
I was actually dancing to, you know, that
very catchy
sycophantic music, as someone has actually put it. But then I hope that she does the right thing at the end of the day, because that's the essence, you know, govern right. And I also hope she's not a placeholder, because all those singing right behind her, they do not.
What do you mean by placeholder?
Yeah, when I say, okay, well, meaning resides in man, not in words.
Thank you.
Rescind that comment.
There,
Ibrahim, rescind it.
I hope she's not there, because whatever it is that she wants to do, hey, watch your back. Because those who are sycophantic behind you today might backstab you tomorrow. They also
I don't see them as that. They are showing support. They can support anyone they choose to support. Yes, they supported the previous speaker, and now there's someone else. Shouldn't they support her?
We are saying the same
Absolutely.
thing. Support can change.
Calling them sycophants or whatever name we want to give them, I don't think is right. It's in their right to show support by singing, and that is what they did. But let me move over now.
Did you dance when they were singing?
I didn't dance. I didn't have the energy
I think that human nature is very preservative. We want to preserve our jobs, preserve our offices, and we'll do whatever we do and worship whatever God in order to do that.
As doing whatever you need to do, I don't see it as that. They are just saying.
But I'm proud that we have a female speaker at the end of the day.
Actually, that's the issue. But moving over to Thames now, it's a good one that the president recognized her. And Sheyi Shodimu, who is the original singer of that song, or the original writer of that song, also is supporting her win. There's been so much criticism about her winning that Grammy, how it is that, well, the original song sounds better than her own version. I do not care. She won, she won. Deal with it.
QED.
I just want to say, if you're a young person that's watching this, you know, your talent is important and it will take you farther than you ever imagined. So keep at it.
Absolutely.
In our next story, the Federal Executive Council has approved 4.5 billion naira to procure about 15,000 HIV treatment packs for Nigerians that are living with the virus. Now, this is coming after the US government granted an emergency waiver, lifting its recent pause on HIV treatment funding for developing countries, including Nigeria. It's no secret that Nigeria has long depended on international aid and the US government's global HIV/AIDS relief program, PEPFAR. Now, with this approval, the government aims to ensure continued access to life-saving treatment for those in need. Now, the coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare of Nigeria, Mohammed Ali Pate, has said that his administration's priority is to make sure that there are no interruptions to the healthcare of people who are living with the HIV virus. I'd love to take some social commentary. Wisdom says, suddenly, leaders of nations are taking up their abandoned responsibilities because of Trump's policies. The truth is, every country can be self-reliant if they choose to, or if they are made to. Strong stance. Chief Ennis says the fruit seller that will no longer be giving free ARV at FMC is one cut away from giving you HIV. And this is a bit inflammatory, but I will say that it shows that we should not be thinking about this individualistically. We cannot say it does not affect us because we're not living with the virus. If people living with the virus have a high transmittable load, it affects the rest of a sexually active population. Umfon Abia says, good development. Let the funds be used for the HIV/AIDS treatment and not diverted. Thank you, Governor Umfon. Tayo Pasca says, Shebi Trump has forgiven us. He said we're still going to benefit from the free HIV treatment. That's not what we're talking about here, Tayo. The Nigerian government is doing something amazing, and we should focus on that. We'll take our next story. In our next story, staff at the U.S. Agency for International Development were told to work from home yesterday after Elon Musk claimed that President Donald Trump had agreed to shut the agency down. Now, Elon Musk was recently appointed the head of the Department of the Government Efficiency, and he called USAID a criminal organization, and he vowed to shut the agency down, claiming that they were fraudulent. Now, of course, his comments have sparked fierce debates online, and American citizens as well as USAID officials are clashing with one another on social media. Just yesterday, there were peaceful protests outside the USAID headquarters in Washington, with people saying that they don't want the agency closed. You know, it's helping millions of people worldwide. I'd love to hone in on.
Right.
Anyway, well, what's going on right now? I am happy that the federal government, that's the Nigerian government, is stepping in to close in the gap, or to close up the gap that has been created by Trump's suspension of the aid. I hope that these monies are judiciously used for those who really need them. That's the bottom line for me.
Right, so congratulations to Nigeria. The federal government is waking up. And I would also say Trump suspending everything. I just feel Trump is overrated with some of the things that he's doing.
He's not.
Because if we look inward, definitely we control our own mineral resources. We even stop some of these Western countries from mining our resources. Ghana has ended their renegotiation terms. Burkina Faso is renegotiating terms. Niger, talk about all of those coming to mind, ExxonMobil, Shell, etc. We
Someone
can
gave them access
renegotiate
into the
That's what I'm
country.
saying. We renegotiate terms, and then we give them our conditions, and that's it. We are fine for it.
Now
Without
you're
the use
waking
of
up,
US.
and that's what Trump just did. He wants you guys to wake
Let
up.
him close the United States
He
to
wants
the
you guys to
world.
wake up.
That's his problem.
Are you angry?
But we should just wake up. No, I'm just talking to our own leaders. We just wake up and do the things we are supposed to do rightly. That's it.
Thank you, Trump, for this that you are doing. I love you.
America is closed for reconstruction.
We need
Thank
to
you,
wrap up the
Concur.
conversation now. Thank you, Olavide, for bringing us up to speed with